Hello everyone. This is hopefully going to be we're going to play Jack for a little while. Jack 2. We're going to try and take some design notes on the game because I am working on a game myself and I would like to pick up some, I played these games a lot as a kid. I'd like to pick up some design notes from them. Just grabbing a few things, setting up to start playing. It's by Naughty Dog. Every now and then I might write something in my notebook. Just notes on why I think what elements I like in the game, why I like them, what I want to carry over, things like that. Because one of the best ways to get good ideas for games is to look at what works elsewhere. So let's begin. New game. Let's do options. Game options. Subtitles on. Subtitles. Okay. Graphic options. Okay. Sound. Let's bring on the so we can hear things. There we go. Some surround sound. So options, always good. Surround sound option. So surround sound option I think is key. Option, surround sound option, subtitle option. By extension, languages, language selection. You can actually select two languages, so like subtitles in say Chinese. Say speech in here, just for fun. I will put the subtitle language in English because I will read, and then which one? Japanese, Korean. Oh, Chinese is not an option. I'll put it in Italian because my friend is currently in Italy and might be interested in watching. So they'll be speaking. Oh no. Well, okay. If it's going to change the menu like that, then I'm just going to put it in English. I was hoping that it would just make the speech itself into a different language while keeping the subtitles in English. Yeah, this brightness balance is a little bit off right now. But that's okay. It's a bit closer. All right. So, yes. All right, now we're good. So, new game. Yes, let's create save game. This is the first time I'm playing it on the PS5. Playing it on PS5, by the way. So
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time.
I have Jack 1 as well.
Today's the big day, Jack.
We're working on playing through it.
You are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Surround sound is really nice. I just got a new headset, so.
Don't touch anything. Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
I did charge my headset.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jack!
Hello. Okay. So, I really believe in the value of cutscenes. Right now I'm kind of thinking about a means by which cutscenes can be made without necessarily requiring a whole bunch of their work, but think about how to get cutscenes on a budget. I think by doing like frames instead of cinematics like this, because we only have 3 people, so we don't really have the team to create cinematics like this. But we have a visual artist, or we have 4 people. Never mind, 4 people. We have a visual artist, so we can do drawings and base our cinematics on that.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I've pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, 3rd floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter! That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years! Say something! Just this once!
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
A voiced character! Yay!
Let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Jeez! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here.
Daxter turned that way because he was a companion that fell into a dark eco pit. We learned that in the beginning of Jack 1. Cool. Cool. Oh. Look, there's an orb up there.
Do you remember how to jump?
Cool. I found a secret.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
They're all over the place in the first game. I like this momentum switching animation in the movement. And I like how you have a turn speed in the movement. If you can watch, you do immediately start moving in that direction, but he like walks like when you're doing this, what he actually does is he walks like a curve as he turns around. So you start moving in that direction immediately, but not in that direction exactly. You move forward while turning. So a turn is a move, like you move forward while turning. While turning at a constant rate. That is turn rate. And the momentum except above speed. You get a momentum switch. I care a lot about movement feeling good, so I'm just writing down what I like about the movement here. And so far so good. Oop. I like double jumps. They're fun.
Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Oh, you can crawl. I like the crawl. I like the roll into a crawl. I like this. I like this instead of crouching to walk, because this is like this is very primal. Infinite rolls. Oh hey, look, found a. I want it.
Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one.
I'm thinking that. There we go. I like having secrets. I love the animations and the way that Jack moves and stuff. It just feels good. See, watch this. It's easier to see when you're looking at it front to back. You're moving, See how he moves? He immediately starts moving, but he doesn't immediately start moving in the direction that you're turning to. I think that there's a little bit of getting up to speed. You could spend a lot of time trying to figure out what movement feels good, or you could just go play games that have movement that you like and take notes on what they're doing. He stops immediately, though. Immediate stop. When I'm doing that, I'm just writing down notes. Where did I have to go? Ah, there we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate!
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
I really love the movement in Jack and Daxter. I think they did such a great job of making it feel fun to just like.
You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
Press L1. For high jump. Okay. Okay, so you can high jump. You can't double jump in a high jump. So it's double jump or high jump. So what does... okay, so take a...
Dodge, Jack! Do your, stuff.
Interesting. So much movement options, yeah. I like that they... So... L1 is crouch, L1 is crouch and roll, which is interesting. It's crouch, roll, stationary. So you crouch while you're stationary, roll while you're moving, and then it turns into a crouch if you continue holding it. And the crouch turns into a high jump. So that's interesting. So basically I was noting how if you're moving, but if you're so if Hold on a second. If you're moving and you crouch and then you hold. Okay, cool. You only high jump if you're stationary. But if you're moving, crouching, I'm just writing down the way that the movement works here. Hey, no, I'm okay. Thanks. Oh, okay. Good. Your ass great. Thank you. Okay, got some Dunkin' Donuts. Let's see my dog. My dog is right here. Hi, Tootsie girl. Yeah. Say hi. Yeah. Tootsie girl, come here. Wait. Which Come here. There we go. So, there's my dog. I'm not trying to copy the movement in Jack. I'm just noting how it works. If you're moving and you L1, then you roll and then you crouch, and then if you continue moving, then it turns into a double jump, which I think makes sense. But so it's not possible to high jump while moving. So that's the key. It's not possible to high jump while moving. While moving. So that's really the key there. Not possible to high jump while moving. Alright. What should I need to move? Yeah, this one. There we go. Sorry, I'm still setting up my stream practices, so bear with me. New to the whole streaming thing. Figured I should stream my game design notes.
Who'll do the fighting?
Alright. I like how you auto grab the ledges. You don't have to hit a button to grab the ledges. We can just assume that you always want to assume the high ground, if you can. If you can grab the ledge, then you will grab the ledge. That makes sense to me.
You are under arrest.
Not possible high jump while moving. Auto grab the ledges.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
Roll and then press. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh.
If you jumped and dived, you'll crash down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
Yes, it is fun.
I've been on duty for 2 days straight. Don't complain. I got sword patrol next week. Ah, you poor bastard. Don't. Hold your grip. Do not
There is no escape.
There is no escape. I think the key to think about movement and like what you need as far as movement is what does the movement give you in map design? Like, what can you do in the map design that you would not have been able to achieve without that movement option?
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron Praxis guy, all right.
Now we're in a city. So you break out as a prisoner of, you know, some kind of citadel or whatever. I don't know exactly what that
Hello,
is.
strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
I was thinking about calling the character, the storytelling character in my game, Certainly Storm,
The ruler of glory
as a homonym of Certainly Storm.
Just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners.
Maybe he's like the weatherman.
Talk about being in the wrong
He predicts the
place at
future,
wrong
right?
time.
He's
I move
in a
on.
fantasy world predicting the future by telling the weather. That'd be very cool.
Praxis. Everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Get him!
Surrender and die.
That thing, shoot it!
Now this is definitely just like, come on, like Jack and Daxter. Not something to copy. It's just like super mode.
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
I got an achievement. Ooh. Press triangle to use. So that's cool. You can kind of discover
The city map is displayed in the lower right.
vehicles.
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations. Welcome to the city transportation system. You can hover in one of two zones, low and high. Try switching hover zones. Switching hover zones may help avoid traffic around obstacles.
How do I,
Something's not in sight.
They made it so that you can just kind of discover. I don't know how.
Call in more Hellcats. Please.
I don't know how to make it go. Oh, okay, X. Cool. So, it doesn't actually teach you how to fly them, it just teaches you that you can grab them. Very floaty controls like GTA. Does the vehicle have like destruction health or whatever? I'd like being able to fly around the city like this. I think that being able to fly in the main cities makes sense. You can restrict like mounted or flying access to make it so you can only fly in the main city to get around. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Reminds me of Grand Theft Auto and the... Oh god, I'm sorry, dude. You know, it very much reminds me of Grand Theft Auto. I think for obvious reasons. You know, like you could imagine. It's so hard. It's so hard to stop. Yeah, square to stop. Okay. Oh. I like how it uses the shittier textures, and then as you get closer, it, you know, comes into fidelity. Mostly because you can imagine having different levels of quality of textures depending on like how far in development you are, and then you can just reuse those old textures as the shittier version of the new textures. Let me close my door real quick. One sec.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
So basically a way to reuse an asset without, it's very easy to program something that, a model that changes its texture depending on how close you are to it. It's not difficult to do that, at least conceptually. So it's an easy way to reuse development assets over the life of over the life of a model. So this house might be textured worse at the beginning of its when it's first created, and then it gets better textures as time goes on. Those better textures appear as you get closer. Yeah.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a
I like the voiced character, the voiced main character.
Faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side.
Just have you can have options even for the main character voice. If you're doing like an RPG.
If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Okay. I like the quest objective markers being different for each different quest. Like it indicates what that thing actually is. I like it makes the quest feel a little bit more personal rather than, you know, go kill 9 blah 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 or go pick up this blah blah blah.
Patrolling Sector 9.
But I'll worry about quests at a later date. I'm not that far along in the game yet. I want to get away from the World of Warcraft model a little bit. Jack does a decent job.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
Did he just say I'm on foot even though he's in a car?
Sweeping for suspects.
exiting city.
Cool. Very cute. I like the collection of a resource that gives you a power up when it maxes out. I think that the plot development on the Dark Eco is a little weak at this point in the game. Although I think the visual rendering of you when you get super strong like that does indicate like, okay, so this dark stuff makes me powerful, which is very Star Wars. You know, the darkness making you stronger. That's very much in the vein of Star Wars. Oh. What is my objective right now? Retrieve banner from Dead Town. I kind of like how it pixelates the game when you pause instead of like blurring it or. Oh, this thing fell. Oh, this is the way out. A lot of those low notes in the environmental music. Huh. Oh. I love platforming like this. I definitely think that the game that we're working on should make use of platforming like this. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so that stinks. So what's the punishment when you die? Like, did I lose anything? Yeah. I don't think I lost anything. Jack, as far as I know, does not have like a progression system. Meaning like level ups, etc. Oh, I guess you even keep your Dark Eco after you die. That's pretty cool. So the punishment in this case seems to be that you have to go and do, you know, the level again. There's no aim assist in those punches. I do feel that not being able to move the camera like up and down to like view up. I see why they did it this way, because it makes it so that you only have to. It reduces the amount of mapping that you have to make, kind of in the vein of Doom. Not only being able to pan the camera around at this, like this, and then zoom in and out, like this is the furthest you can zoom out, makes it so that the amount of work you have to do in mapping the shit out goes down. Because map making takes a long time. Oh! Very cool. I kind of like how... Oh. 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 So, magic checkpoint. Interesting. So you don't actually know where you're checkpointed. Oh, I guess they knew that this was like a tougher section. Oh. Cool. I like the idea of getting the player like familiar with all the different like ways of navigation early, like in a way that challenges them rather than being easy and then sort of very slowly getting difficult. Like just putting a pretty hard section very early, I think makes sense. Like just put it in there, make it reasonable, but you know, challenge the player early, I guess is the note.
I guess you guys are in.
Challenge the player early in the movement sense, because you can do movement without ever having an enemy in the world. Just, is this map fun to move around in? Does it feel, you know, comfortable?
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
In the gameplay sense? It doesn't have to necessarily make a whole lot of sense. Like, you can just have a city like this. Like, that's vaguely, does it vaguely resemble a city? Yeah, kind of. You know? I don't think that you can, like, sit here and say, oh, that's unbecoming of the city.
Let's go talk to Torn.
Looking for... Ah, that's fine.
Let's go back to the underground hideout.
Re-entering city.
Well, oh, it narrates to you as you walk in. I guess the door itself is like talking. I don't know. That's sort of interesting. Where I just tell the player what's happening. In a way that kind of makes sense.
This area is off limits.
I like how the map zooms in and out depending on your speed. Oh god.
Stop the vehicle!
very Grand Theft Auto, like stealing a cop car. I wonder which of these games came first. Cool. Go into the.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep-sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall.
I love that
It'll take you
phrase.
outside the
Deep
city's
sixth.
pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you.
This very much reminds me of the way that Grand Theft Auto quests are done.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Okay, I'm gonna stop for now. Put an end to this. We'll come back to this another time. Thanks for watching. You should remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this, because I will be putting up more in the future. I also stream on Twitch. My Twitch username is Chuck N Bricks. Chuck N Bricks. Yeah. You can watch me on Twitch, follow me there if you want to see more like this. Yeah. Thank you for watching.